Alright.
Session. Hello everyone. 1 second. I'm gonna have to respond to the one guy.
I'm Dinu. He's Mike.
Yes, exactly. So, both of the teams are ready, and this is gonna be... Oh, spectators loaded. 4 out of 5. There's gonna be quite a lot of
This
spectators.
and this match is actually important. They are looking for the first place on this group, so they actually really need a victory. Both these teams, they can't afford to lose. This is pretty decisive match from this group stage.
1 second. Dino, your microphone was a little bit glitchy, and so I'll have to repeat the same. So this match is important because NERO and UKDE are both teams that basically went to the top list now, and this game is very important now. This game will decide who goes to the higher branch afterwards. Dino, I think the connection is a little bit bad. That's why you're a little bit laggy.
All right. I may close all those tabs in order to not have lag issues. All right. So we got into the drafts. Can you hear me? There's any more?
Yeah.
No, it's actually fine, right?
Yeah, now it's fine.
All right. So first pick one. Doom.
So let's start with bans. Bans,
Doom.
Invoker. You still got the microphone stuffle for some reason. Okay, so Invoker, the first ban is on Invoker is probably because they, well, as usually I say, magic resistance is a bitch, and they'll have to deal with that problem, as the Invoker is an arsenal of spells. And there we have also DP, which is pure exorcism, pure damage, that pushes down towers. They just melt when exorcism spirits go through it, probably because they're so hot that the towers cannot stand it. Funny joke.
Yeah.
And then we also have...
I don't know, this...
We also have... Okay, so we also have Dazzle in NERO, and Lincoln, both of them banned. So why Dazzle? So... Apart from the armor decrease or increase for the teammates, we also have the... how's it called? The immortality kind of thing, which lasts quite a long while. And I'm excluding... There's also healing and slow. We also have Doom picked for NERO. Doom is an imba hero, I'd rather say. And we also have Visage picked by UKDE.
Yeah, which is actually a good hero again. They pick the right heroes. Visage can do whatever he wants, even if he's Doom, his bird can do a lot of stuffs going on. I don't know. Doom is good, but if they did ban Invoker, the UKDE, they couldn't pick Invoker against Doom. This is pretty awful. If Invoker gets Doom, you can do absolutely nothing with Invoker.
10 seconds to go.
Afford it for themselves, so they ban it instead. It's a good point. And that Prophet is...
Dyer's ban.
I don't know, a VIP in amateur leagues. She's not so good in professional gaming, but she's very okay in amateur leagues because she can push towers really fast, and teams actually don't know how to kill her or to gank her, because if she pushes the lanes, she is easily gankable because she puts herself in a bad position that can be easily ganked. So the teams then don't get that Prophet. So that's why it's such a popular hero in amateur leagues.
Dyer's ban.
Can easily snowball
Yeah, and well, but still, Death Prophet is a great silence hero. Why? Well, her silence lasts like I believe 8 seconds or
10
something.
seconds to go.
It's very damn long, and it would be really, really effective
5
against
seconds.
perhaps heroes that have to cast a lot. We also have seed bans on. We see peaks on
Reserve time.
and Enigma. Vengeful Spirit, well, Batrider role. They ban Batrider. Okay, never ban Batrider, so they don't have another initiator like Vengeful Spirit. And we also see Enigma as a pick. Enigma, okay, this is gonna be a very interesting game.
Yeah, Enigma did rise in popularity after their new buffs they gave to the Midnight Pulse. The Midnight Pulse now is gigantic. It's like, whoa, it's almost all the screen. 600 is pretty huge and can easily manage to make the heroes not staying there. If he's staying there for a long time, it will deal a lot of damage. But
10 seconds to go.
I don't know.
But this also depends on what kind of heroes they're gonna have. There's gonna be like a lot of strength heroes, which I think is not gonna happen anymore. Then
And a Mirana pick.
exactly. every game there's a Mirana. There's no way without Mirana.
I wanna see a game when Mirana gets crushed. I don't think we're gonna see this. Mirana usually or either get crushed or no, either crush or either is a pretty even game. You can't dominate Mirana. It's like you can't.
Dyer's pick.
They
have a lot of tell.
I want to check something out. So I want to just mute my microphone in Skype and see how this sounds in the game. Okay.
All right.
Radiant's pick.
How does this work?
Yeah, I hear very little. Very little.
Okay, 1 second, then I'm gonna have to bring it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
No, it's actually okay. You don't need to call on Skype. I can increase my volume on the
10
microphone.
seconds to go.
So it's
I just want to hear.
okay.
I just want to hear.
5 seconds.
Alright.
I just want to test your microphone real quick. It's just that in Skype it's a little bit of a stuttering thing. Just kind of lags in Skype, but in game it seems to be okay. Could you mute yourself for a second? Just want you to mute yourself for a second in Skype.
Alright.
Say something.
Yes. Can you hear me?
I can still hear you in Skype.
Lagging. Right?
Not lagging.
So
I just want to hear you in the game itself without hearing you in Skype.
Okay. Nonetheless, we got pretty snowball potential from UKDE. Heroes like who dominate laning phase and like to roaming around and do stuffs. From NERO Sport Gaming, they actually play it a bit safer and they wait for big ultimates going on. It can go both ways. It can go.
So they pick, both of them have now tanks. Like, if you look at it, both of them can be carry tanks. Timbersaw going for Bloodstone and Breastplate going for Vanguard. And both of them are going to receive like low amounts of physical damage and probably the physical attack damage. Which means that both of them are going to be like cores during the game.
Yeah, but I don't think Timbersaw are gonna pick Vanguard in this match. I mean, if the Bristle uses the Quilling's play, the Vanguard doing absolutely nothing, and they have a lot of magical damage actually, and Vanguard it's not an option. This match for Timbersaw. Bloodstone, yes, it's a very good item.
Well,
Timbersaw overall,
10 seconds
to
to go.
Timbersaw in this match, it's working very well, in my opinion at least.
5 seconds.
it's just that they're not gonna be spamming magic on Bristleback, are they? I mean, Shadow Shaman, yeah, maybe during the ganks, but Timbersaw at least he's a nuker and you can deal lots of damage with his spells. Yeah, okay. But during the game, there's gonna be Doom chasing after Bristleback. I think Bristleback, he has a Vanguard. He's gonna be more durable. But still, I mean, yeah, you're right about that part. He will be receiving a lot of magical damage, and the Vanguard just blocks the physical attack damage.
Yeah, it's actually blocks. It doesn't block the Quilling's blade. That's the main problem for me, because you can use the Visuga, Nagalgu, and Quilling's blade, and the Vanguard does absolutely nothing. Doesn't block any damage.
5
see
seconds.
as a good pick on Vanguard and Timbersaw this match. But
Reserve time.
and I don't see Timbersaw picking Vanguard as usual. It's not like it's a
Timbersaw doesn't pick Vanguard.
situational item on Timbersaw, right?
Timbersaw won't be picking it. And anyway, I mean, I was talking about Bristleback only. If they're gonna be, if NERO is gonna have like a ranged carry, or perhaps something like that, Bristleback will have to be forced to have a Vanguard, but not otherwise. Timbersaw will for Bloodstone as normal.
Right.
Radiant's pick.
So they pick Out of Devour on UKDE.
So that's the laning phase is the name of the game for UKDE. It seems like they want to dominate the laning phase, and they don't want to be get anything from laning phase, and they want to snowball from that. And the NERO Gaming, they're waiting for their ultimates. Like Doom needs the ultimate anyway. The Black Hole Shaman to
10
push
seconds to go.
with his ulti. Timbersaw the same thing. It's like, will they
5
get to that
seconds.
point? Will they get their level 6 in time? Or will they a snowball out of control
Reserve
like
time.
last game did the teams?
Ooh, and
Pretty good against out 12 hour. He needs a lot, some less hits, and after that he's okay.
both of the teams have decent armor
Better get
decrease,
ready.
if you think of it.
Yeah, it's okay. And now we're gonna present the teams. We're gonna have on Radiant side we have Enigma, who gonna play. We're gonna be handled on by JMKZ.
Jinx.
Jinx is. We're gonna have Timsaw, who's gonna be handled on by Hazard. Shoshana will be played by.
Please no
Please show
mercy.
me mercy. Alright.
Oh my. And we here we
And
have
Shadow
by
William
Suka.
Rot.
Let's just call him as Suka.
And Doom will gonna be played by right.
Lolita. Lolita.
Ro-
Oh, those names,
Lolita
seriously, play
Javier
those
Hito.
names.
Yeah,
The names, man, the
just
names.
Get a professional name.
And UKDE, so
Pretty sure
Rixon.
the
So
caster.
Rexon is going to play as Bristleback.
Right.
Yellow Motor
carry
is gonna
on.
be play as Vengeful Spirit. We have Scott, who plays as what is he called again? This hero Visage, and Outworld of
Visage.
Visage or something. OD, who's been played by OG. Oh jeez! And finally who plays as Mirana. So I can feel there's gonna be this gang on stage as
a TP by Mirana using a lot of gold.
Well, he was a little bit.
I mean,
Mirana was a little bit late, so.
Alright, but
It
using
would take
30
so
seconds
much
to
gold
go.
early, not a good option. Maybe they will get the first blood, but either way, that's not such a good idea. Oh, they did block their camps, they did block this camp, they did block this camp. They want to be very aggressive, they really want to have laning phase going in their favor, and they really want to snowball from that.
The game is on.
It may work, it may go the other way, we're all gonna see.
Better if they block this camp though. This way they would have bigger advantage on the lane, but
They want to go aggressive, I think, and they want to let them pull so they can easily go on them. But we're gonna be only a Timbersaw, so they're actually good that they didn't block their camp.
Tactics. Honestly, I really like UKDE, like their tactics. It's pretty interesting.
Right.
So,
in top lane we're gonna go Doom and Shadow Shaman. We're gonna be playing against Mirana, solo Mirana. In mid lane we're gonna have Shadow Fiend against OD. And bot lane Timbersaw against those three heroes. So we're gonna have a tough time, in my opinion at least.
what I really don't know is why didn't NERO buy any wards? Or actually, have they bought any wards? Yeah, they have. Shadow Shaman has them, but maybe he wants.
He didn't place there. He needed to be faster. He did bought the items I think a little bit late, and he couldn't roam around. I mean, he may did the right thing because they have better level 1 power, the UKDE. So I don't know.
I can feel a potential gank right here. Look at that.
Yeah, I'm bot lane.
So he's gonna get really harassed. He hasn't upgraded his. I think he
armor.
He should. Yeah, upgrade reactive armor. He upgrades Timber Chain. That's a bad move. That's a bad move.
They can stun him before he can get the Timber Chain going on. I don't know.
And look at his armor. It's 0, and with reactive armor he would have had like at least 1 armor like that.
Message is actually pretty good at harassing. He has a very good range. He has 600 range, Vengeful Spirit, and a tempo of stun. He gets hit by the tower.
Just
lane.
simple harassment.
Top lane.
Hexed by Shadow Shaman, but not a big deal.
On. Yeah. They don't have any stuns to follow up, but they only have Shockwave from Doom. I don't really like the Shockwave, because you can't spam with the Doom, he doesn't have too much mana, only the regen effect it may be good, but... If you go for really intensive mana regen, but otherwise you can spam the Shockwave, and he will go for Ring of Bacillus. Spam it. Let's see. Timbersaw.
He's been pretty harassed at this moment. It's just 2 minutes in the game and he's so scared already. I mean,
as we said, he's gonna have a tough time in this lane.
Yeah, he's gonna have a really tough time. So as soon as he gets maxed out reactive armor, he will be able to be safe actually. So at this point of time, he has a +4 armor, giving him 21 damage resistance on physical damage.
And as usual, we have a lot of problems.
Yeah, this is like the third time they're pausing. What's the issue anyway? That's just sexy lady. What the fuck is he talking about? Well, OD have issues. Yeah, he has quite some issues. Oh, look at that. So Shadowfiend has actually been able to harass OD quite a lot, except for the fact that he's got quite some intelligence stolen from him. Which means that he's gonna have fuck all mana.
Yeah, but he doesn't need mana. I mean, he needs only souls, and after that he can just wait for intelligence steal from Auto-Divert to disappear, and after that he can spend his abilities. And I don't know, Shadowfiend is a very good counter to OD, in my opinion at least. That's why they pick it maybe. Top lane? Nothing.
Perhaps.
Right.
On top lane, we see the smoke in by Vengeful Spirit and Visage, whatever. I don't know.
Oh, they're trying to kill Shadowfiend. It may be a good idea, but not on the river.
First blood on Mirana by Doom. Here we have another potential gank happening on Shadowfiend on mid, except.
But their timing was wrong. I mean, you can't gank someone when the lane is pushed. The lane was pushed, so they couldn't manage to find the Shadowfiend, and they go off straight for the river. I think the better idea is to go like this. You need to go behind the Shadowfiend and gank him. Array, Timbersaw.
Yeah, so those guys come back and were trying to actually gank Timbersaw, but it did not work out well. Maybe they were not even trying, to be honest.
And
Bristleback, meanwhile, he's got a Ring of Basilisk, meaning that he wants a lot more control over the lane. And at the same time, Shadow Shaman is back on bottom lane. Compared to the other teams that we've watched, though, this team actually helps out the tanks this time. I mean, look at that. We had Bristleback like a few games ago, who was kept constantly harassed by a tri-lane with Mirana, Shadow Demon, and I don't remember who else. Was it Troll Ranger? Have Shadow Shaman being stunned, slowed and by Bristleback, and he gets a kill on Shadow Shaman. And there's another stun on by Vengeful Spirit, but that was just her to stun. Yeah.
He did get cut out. Shadow Shaman should stay back and support Timbersaw and not going in for, I don't know.
We also have Doom, who also bought a Ring of Basilisk, but he keeps it turned off, so he probably just wants bonus mana regeneration and armor.
Yeah, and he will go for a Midas, and he will gonna have this soon, and a ganking temp from there. Enigma is going in.
Yeah,
they didn't catch the Mirana. No.
But I guess Mirana suspected. Oh, that's an arrow. Mirana gets an arrow on Enigma, but she's not being able to kill him.
And there will be a counter initiation. Bad mistake, and she will get punished for that. Get punished. Dooms gets it, and he'll have the Midas like right now. 5 minutes Midas.
Exactly.
This is fucking.
This is so fast. That's because of the first blood, probably.
Yeah, he did got the first blood and this kill. As Midas, puts of speed and Ring of Basilisk. This domain will gonna.
We can see Visage constantly roaming, and here we're gonna see a slow from him, probably.
No.
No slow.
Slow. He will get the rune. He'll have control the runes for the OD, so Shadowfiend will gonna have a tough time. He won't have any rune controls from that. He may get 6 rune too, but.
Ooh, potential gank on Enigma. Look at that.
Is that Enigma? Run? Yeah, she's okay.
Load possibly? Nah. It's
nighttime. The rune did respawn bottom lane. He's the rune, so all that out. Fire side. I mean, they have ward here.
I mean, NERO should really go for warding. I mean, what we have right here is just not enough. They probably need some more wards, like in the jungle, for both of them, in fact. So they have division of the ganks. I mean, if you remember here, Shadow Shaman died by who was it? Visage and
Doom. This Doom has face drums right now, and he will gonna go jungle. He has Doom on the line. He's gonna be fat in this game, I think, with the power.
Yeah, I can expect that.
I don't know.
I remember the last game when he was going on the lane and with no armor.
He got
here he actually bought Ring of Basilisk, which gave him bonus 4 armor, bonus 3 armor.
That's actually good. And a good top lane. Timbersaw. Timberchain is away. They did follow him. And
Timbersaw's gonna die by. Oh wow, he's so durable, but he still dies from Bristleback.
Dire's mid tower's having technical difficulties.
They need really to stop this Doom, because if Doom gets a lot of farm, he'll get out of control. He's like UKDE, they have really good ganking potential, and I know early game. But in mid game, I feel like I prefer the NERO, because they have big AoE ultimates. Like Shadowfiend, we're gonna have the Require of Soul soon. Enigma, we're gonna have his black hole. Shadow Shaman, we're gonna have the mass separ wards and so on. No, and they even pushed this tower. Like they will get the tower advantage too.
Sure, that's gonna be happening soon. But at the same time, it gives advantage to UKDE to push down top or even mid.
Guess what's
in fact, they even have the wards right here, which probably gonna give them vision and knowledge that if there's a gank coming up. They even have the vision on this rune, but no one is daring to pick it up. I mean, if Shadow Fiend is gonna get it, he's gonna get some quite good pickoffs right there. OD is getting it now. He's refilling his bottle. Look at his mana pool already. It's wow. It's 1,300. Imagine if there was.
He's OD, man. He's OD.
Imagine if there was a Nyx assassin. OD would be instantly dead. Or same about Magina. Like
top lane. We got a stun on Doom.
Top lane to stun Doom. Doom is able to escape, and they got this tier 2 tower. The tier 2 tower is down as well. So what's left is they have control over this area. They don't have control over the sacred shop even. They don't have control over the ancients here.
Looking to the gold graph, it's really going on in favor of NERO gaming. Like it's
Dire's top tower.
Gold lead.
You know the drill.
Yeah, NERO are having quite an advantage.
And UKDE, they have that laning, that heroes who need to snowball in laning phase and dominating, but it seems like they did not manage to do this. We're gonna have a rough time this.
Dire's mid tower won't last much longer.
Look at the last hits though. Doom and Shadow
10
Fiend.
minutes blink dagger. Really, Midas and blink dagger.
Very soon.
Very fast. Oh no, D gets the kill.
Oh wow. That was a beautiful kill, I must say. That was a Moonlight Shadow, a perfect stun by Vengeful Spirit, a slow by Visage, and a finale by OD with his ultimate that just literally dried. We saw right there.
Shadow Fiend going for BKB, I think it's the right choice in this match.
Exactly. BKB is like the first item on Shadow Fiend that he always has to pick up, even if it's necessary to skip boots.
He does skip the power trades for this. It's a little bit rough, but I think it's really necessary in the same time.
It's very necessary for him, because the early ganks by OD is gonna be really rough for him. There's gonna be an armor decrease on Shadow Fiend. And his enemies actually managed to save him. Shadow Shaman.
Oh, Enigma. Black hole, nice
Enigma.
Perfect
black hole.
Somebody's on a roll.
Going on Nirvana, kills the Nirvana.
And they're gonna get a kill on Bristleback, hopefully, for NERO. Bristleback. Oh, wow, so low HP.
Here's time and helps him out.
Dire's mid towers having technical difficulties.
That was a good black hole though.
Yeah, that was a perfect black hole by Jinx. Black hole. And you have Timbersaw actually.
Radiant's bottom tower.
You can push top tower right here.
Now.
And he will gonna have mech. He has already mech. I mean,
wow, that's.
as I said it before. NERO gaming looking pretty strong. I mean, not laning phase, but after that, if they get their ultimates going on, then they're really
top
strong.
Towers getting beat down.
Very strong.
The Dire might want to mine the top tower.
So for me,
but you say for me.
there's a smoke attempt. Maybe they will get someone.
UKDE, and they're actually gonna try to get Enigma.
Take it. Did it?
Stunned by Vengeful Spirit. By both Bristleback and Vengeful Spirit. Another one slow, and they finally get the kill by Vengeful Spirit on Enigma. Oh, Timbersaw.
Well played.
Shackle. Oh, Shackle by Shadow Shaman. Ooh, Doom getting a kill on Raxon Bristleback.
Spray on Bristleback. It's actually too much. I feel like
Well,
this will get out of control.
Look at Doom's net worth. It's 7,000 on 13 minutes.
Pretty ridiculous.
It's ridiculous indeed. I mean, they normally.
Shadow Fiend got a lot of net worth too. They both go for a Midas. I think that did jump their little bit, their net worth. Good work. Good.
I'd rather say that both of the heroes
Radiant's
are
top
really
tower's
quite
in bad
level
shape.
dependent. If Shadow Fiend, he really needs his Necromastery, and then he
Radiant's
wants to
top
skip
tower's
to
hurting.
Presence of the Dark Lord as soon as possible, so he can decrease the armor of the enemy. He is quite the level
Dire's
dependent
mid
hero.
tower won't last much longer.
Wow.
Like
No
oh,
break.
okay,
And
so they
gold,
all together.
gold
Search
rack is
now.
actually 10k gold. This is actually snowballing.
This is ridiculous. Arrow by Mirana, OD initiating with his ultimate, being able to kill Enigma, and Shadowfiend used initiating with his ultimate, but not being able to do much damage, and is getting killed, finished off by Mirana.
This was actually well played. A nice arrow by Mirana, and
Yeah, it was a
did
perfect
turn
arrow.
the things around. But Enigma didn't have the black hole, but stunned or something. I mean, and another arrow.
Another successful arrow,
Radiant's
wow.
mid tower's getting
Play the
bad.
Mirana.
Perfect Mirana.
Spotted, but there's only a illusion.
Actual Timbersaw, but now this Visage is gonna try and find this Timbersaw.
Oh, where did he go?
Where did he go?
Right. I mean, UKDE, they have the late game if they're going for a Mirana carry, and they seems like they do it so. OD is pretty good in late game, but not if we go for a mech. I don't know. They
Radiant's top tower is taking
NERO
hits.
also have the late game potential. Shadow Fiend is most likely to be a hard carry, but if you look at Doom, he's normally a hard carry as well,
Radiant's
because he
top
farms like the
tower's
entire
hurting.
time he farms in the jungle. But you know,
NERO has the late game, right?
at the same time, look at his gold. It was 3,000 just a second ago.
Pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, indeed. And now he's getting the farm with his Ring of Basilius, and look at that. Look at his health. Look at his health. You nearly got to kill. You nearly
We're
got
gonna
killed by the
have a
crits.
Scorcher Earth in a couple of seconds, so he did.
He's leaving. Yeah.
Oh, go back.
Smoking by UKDE. They are going
Radiant's
for
they
a
wanna
one
go
shot.
Roche.
tower's seen
They
better
have
days.
Medallion of Courage,
Dire's
so
top
this may
tower.
work.
You know the drill.
But okay. That's
This
Dire's
OD
lost the
made a
top
big
tower.
mistake. He made a really big mistake.
they did spot him out, and they may be able.
Right here.
Are not around,
Roche
so they
won't
will
be coming
gonna
back
get the
for a
Roche
while.
without any attempt on them. That's the good part by being a dire side. You can get easily Roche without. I mean, you can go. You have the Roche advantage for sure. But it feels like it's not enough, is it?
Yeah, exactly. You could have the vision on this part at around
Expect this.
invisibility, Mirana, initiation. He could be by a Shadow
BKB.
Fiend. He's gonna try to get all the kills here, but he uses his ultimates to get Timbersaw, and in the end it escalates that Shadow Shaman and Timbersaw are given the kills to UKDE.
Actually, I feel like Enigma needs a blink dagger. She needs to jump around and do some great work because she can't need to catch them. She can't get close to it without being caught out. I feel like she needs a blink dagger instead of a backing bar.
How
My
to say?
opinion.
Okay, so Blacking Bar, since Blacking Bar does not work against Enigma, Enigma is, well, it's got this black hole that simply ignores Blacking Bar, the magic resistance. So
Yeah, right.
yeah, you're probably right. Most of them don't need Blacking Bar apart from just doesn't have to be stunned. That's why he needs to get OD as soon as possible. But that's just about him. If you think, oh, he also have mechanism, which means that he will be quite tanky lately. He's got 5.6
forward
health
roll.
regeneration,
How about
which
that?
makes him quite tanky. And on bottom lane, okay.
Oh, what was that? Enigma just going there. It's like In this spot you can say for Radiant side, just kill me right here.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably didn't have vision. Enigma should have like used one of his demonic. Okay, how's it called? One of his, let's call them minions. Goddamn lol terms. I don't play lol anyway. But yeah, so he used one of his
Radiant's
things.
top tower's
Summon
in bad
summon
shape.
creeps. He could have used them to get some vision, but instead he used himself, and damn, he died. He gave them gold. What an idiot.
NERO has the late game and has the advantages, has the everything, but it seems like they are not like acting like a team.
UKDE at some point does not do that, as well as NERO. But NERO in the early game, I mean, like, look at those ganks in the early game on top. Even some of the pickoffs on mid, they're really good. So they should just try it better. They should really try better.
They need to use his Aegis. He has only 3 minutes remain. When he can use the Aegis to win a team fight or something.
And bottom lane, Enigma
getting
stunned
caught
by Vengeful
out.
Spirit, arrowed
Again.
by Mirana, and a Vengeful Spirit getting the kill on him.
I don't know. Feels like
Trouble brewing at Radiant's bottom tower.
Jinx is a little bit sloppy today.
Middle lane, Aegis on OT, which is not gonna work at all on him. Wow. They just
Killed him twice.
They stop OT with Aegis. Bristle back here. Oh.
Fight back and he's coming, man.
Okay.
Got drop out. In those wards, he needs to attack the wards. Alright, he got out. Alright. Let's go Bristle back and OD.
Steph using the ultimate, probably slowing down and decreasing damage for all the enemies around.
Off this buybacks, they may be able to get the Visage too.
Too much for OD, OD's SF. SF just dies.
Oh, those buybacks.
Status, let's see here. F on Doom and on 2 heroes from the Dire, UKDE. Everyone else just doesn't have it. Everyone else used their buybacks already, apart from Mirana.
UKDE can win this, even if they are so far behind. I feel like they are better as a team.
I mean, NERO gold graph is dropping now, but the teamwork on UKDE is so good that they have such great potential on winning this.
Timbersaw coming in. Nothing.
No, it's not able. OD saves Bristleback from Timbersaw. They're gonna go chase after OD now.
Radiant's mid
delay.
tower's coming apart.
OD getting a regeneration rune.
Oh, nice arrow. Again, nice arrow.
Arrow
Radiant's
on
mid
Doom
tower's getting
and
what for.
shackled. OD shackled by Shadow Shaman and probably gonna die.
And he will.
Here, look at that. Okay, wow, that escalated fast. So Miran just leaped forward towards the base, attempting to get Enigma. Oh, was it Doom? And Timbersaw was meanwhile just going the other direction. It was weird. Whatever, I can take that. So they're trying to go for this mid tower right there. They should probably go for the top tower first because it will take some while to get there. But that's their decision, you know. Since they're all mid, why not? OD and Visage are both dead. It's gonna be a huge advantage for both for NERO to take down the tower. On the front by the mid tower.
This, they can defend this. Maybe they will.
Yeah, they cannot. Mirana Moonlight
The
Shadowing. But it was a bit of a useless Midnight Shadow, if you think of it.
Back off. She should use the Moonlight Shadow.
Radiant's
Arrow?
bottom tower
Not gonna
in a pretty
connect.
sight right
Okay,
now.
yeah. That escalated quickly. So
Mirana should use the Moonlight Shadow a little bit earlier so they could get into them a little bit earlier. Moonlight Shadow a little bit too late and they back off. in time. Alright.
Experience. Okay, look. So still, Doom and
Radiant's
SF, they
top
both have
tower's
the
taking
greatest
hits.
experience per minute, and the gold. Let's see here. Gold graph gold per minute. So gold per minute on Doom is the highest, probably because he's got the first skill that gives him bonus gold and the Midas that he has.
Devour. He can devour creeps. That's why he has so much network going on in his favor. Killed.
See here. So, what can both of the teams do?
Oh my god, and Doom got the Agony Scepter and almost has level 16. I tell you what, this Doom
Oh, hold on a second.
him down like 5-man gang this guy.
They just have to kill him. I mean, he doesn't even have a Shadow Blade. He's got this, let's see here. He's got Shiva's Guard, but that just increases the attack speed. I mean, the rest is just a little bit useless. At this point of time, at least. Mirana, okay, she does use right clicks a lot, but the arrow, it doesn't stop the Shiva's Guard doesn't stop the attack speed. The arrow that they use, damn it, I cannot construct my words well. Okay, whatever. Basically, Shiva's Guard is a little bit of a useless purchase here, but I mean, for team fights it's good, but not otherwise. I mean,
I don't know. The Shiva's
saved like
experience.
this. However,
It can be
gives him
good.
bonus-
Shivas, yeah, it can be good. I mean, against birds, against Visage birds, because he has Agony right now, and Visage actually do a lot of physical damage. But I don't know. It feels like a little bit sloppy. Shiva's
In
Guard.
fact,
I actually managed make Doom's, but he can go for a heart instead.
Visage isn't even a support, which is funny. I also earlier I always considered him as a support, but knowing that he has his passive gave him so many bonuses.
I think he did bought Shiva's Guard for the mana pool. I don't see any other reason. He does give a lot of mana. I mean intelligence, but mana.
Also very durable, which is also a fact.
Yeah, and they both.
Initiation from Mirana. They're gonna go in. They're gonna go Moonlight Shadow, but they're not gonna find anyone in the jungle. They most likely are gonna go for Doom, which is a great idea. But no, they're not gonna go for Doom. They're gonna go. Why did they go for Doom? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with them? She just wasted her Moonlight Shadow.
They could kill this Doom. That'll be so nice, but can't find anybody. Doom is just pushing top lane. He is doing the right
Hey,
thing.
what are you doing?
I know. Actually, Vengeful Spirit almost got killed. Shadow Fiend. Counter-initiation.
Really nice kill. Oh wow. Yeah, that's why you don't go for another team. I mean, look, they got 3 deaths already, and there's gonna be Bristleback who's also gonna die now.
Going from broke. 2 down.
Team
Look
wipe.
at
Team wipe from NERO.
Complete team wipe. So it's 17 to 17. Gold graph shows XP graph shows. Ooh, look at XP graph. So at
Did go instead for a Doom pick that could change a little bit the game and could delay it, but now Doom has like but travel. He's like almost maxed, man, for a Doom utility.
Yeah.
He's actually a Doom utility hero. Building as a pure carry is not having any
Dyer's mid
DPS items.
tower's having technical difficulties.
there you use his Doom and then get the hell out of there.
Right. Doom, Shivas, maybe a blink and stomp. We're gonna see a refresher from Doom, why not? Doom everybody.
Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, everybody you see.
Right.
Remember, you know Dota Cinema, right?
I saw that.
So there was a joke on Doom. So there were 2 Weaver illusions, and he wasted his Doom on 1 illusion, then refresher, and then another illusion. He put.
It was a comment like there. It's like, oh, I don't mind. I use Doom when you see the Doom is on cooldown. I use it every time. Like,
Yeah, that's
where you Doom, you need to Doom someone.
in pubs, Dooms do. They just freaking Doom everything they see, even though they cannot kill it. They just Doom it, and then get the hell out. Roshan is back up, and UKDE should use this chance to get Roshan and try to attempt to get at least the top or the middle tower. The top tower is a better choice because its top is being pushed already. They should just push it back.
Pretty interesting. Graph is going on because those Midas paying off and they can flash for
Passing out.
Right. And they're doing the right thing. They have the late game NERO gaming.
Experience graph. It's interesting.
Right.
Experience graph is really interesting.
Enigma almost has the black hole, almost has the BKB black hole combinations. They're smoking up, and they're going there. Yes,
For Roshan.
Good. Test this. If they can contesting, you can group up and kill them, but they can't.
Okay. Vengeful Spirit decreasing the armor for the enemies, so they are no longer there. They cannot go for Roshan.
And then the birds, they could stun them, and they group up actually for the Roshan. They won't be able to take it.
Get Roshan right now. So right now NERO are standing in the jungle, and I think I don't know, since they don't have any wards here, they're not gonna be able to have any vision on Roshan.
Alright.
I mean, they really need to do ward this area for security. Here we have the oh, look at that ward.
Attack at the same time, right? Ah, they have 2 sentries. Oh, Doom on Bristleback.
Bristleback is being sent into the different realm by OD, but OD being killed by Doom.
8 in a row. 2 down.
Bristleback in the end time from Doom. Imrana is the only one left in this area.
So, but they can't contest this.
Yeah, and now they have a free access to Roshan.
Now. I agree with that.
Look at that Timber Soul.
Use the blink dagger. He knew it is like a feeling that someone is there. Oh, he didn't jump Timber Chain, but
he gets a kill on Visage. Wow. No, what's Doom? SF getting an Aegis. Look at his items. Look at SF's items. Look at that.
He has butterfly. He's a rich man. He's a rich man.
He's a rich man. Oh wow, and also Doom is building. Okay, so he's got Perseverance, which probably means he's gonna go for a Refresher Orb.
Dire structures looking fortified.
He's in a very, very bad position right now.
Wait, Visage, I mean, they can't fight this. They will Brax this.
Dire's mid-ranks didn't make it.
Bad take here. I'd rather say Bristleback on good.
The Dire's mid-ranks.
Right. At least not in this match. Bristleback is a good pick, but this match it wasn't.
It's not effective. That's what I was trying to say.
And I guess Timbersaw, Shadowfiend, too much magical damage, and Doom disabled the Bristleback passive. So
Doom is like the ultimate disable thing. Like it lasts so long even.
And if you get the agony, you will take like forever. You'll be doomed forever. Oh, nice Astron Silver Prism, and he will not be able to get out.
Oh wow, that was so close. I mean, if a little bit more, right, and OD would be able to escape. UKDE are in such a bad position here.
Visage, use your birds, use your birds, use your birds, use your birds.
He's not gonna be able to do it.
Need more micro message.
Back went away from
getting the business.
Shadow Fiend and Doom. And his armor, look at his armor.
Doom's
He's
getting
got
out
only
of control.
He's got only 15 armor. Oh my.
Kills on
Free
Doom.
access to this tower on top. They're gonna have the access over the almost entire map. So it's only left the base itself.
You're gonna have refresher from this. It's like beyond godlike with Doom. Worst thing is that he
His
can
gold.
fight with him.
His gold is like ridiculous. Look at his gold, 4,000.
It's too much.
SF is pretty much the same thing.
Yeah. They should call GG for this one.
GG with P. There we go.
And they will be.
The Dire's top
By NERO Gaming.
is all the pieces.
The UKDE, they have a pretty solid, but they couldn't manage to snowball as in lane phase. NERO Gaming had a very good laning phase, so I don't know. They need to do it better in the next game.
We'll see another game in the... Well, we're gonna see another game by NERO and UKDE next. See you then.